Hola and welcome to another Emilia Rose Healing Pick a Card reading here on YouTube. Let's cut right to the chase. I want you to just take a deep breath in, deep breath out, close your eyes, and ask your higher self, God, Spirit, your ancestors, what message do you need to hear right now? Which pile has your message? If you want, you can pause the video and meditate for a few, and then pick a deck. Now we have 3 decks to choose from. If you like to choose with crystals, we have 3 crystals right here. We have obsidian, this beautiful protective stone. Then we have clear quartz, a 2-point clear quartz. And then we have malachite, beautiful malachite stone. So if you want, you can pause the video and then choose your pile. So before we get started on our pick a card reading, I just want to real quick speak about our herbal tea blends. So here at Emilia Rose Healing, we do have herbal blends. The one that we will be sipping on today is Harmony, which helps to calm the mind, body, and soul. It's perfect for meditating, praying, studying, or even just relaxing if you're suffering from a little bit of anxiety. To order yours, you can go right on emiliarosehealing.com, and of course it will be linked in the description box below. So let's get started. Okay, if you chose pile number 1, this is your reading. So we have 2 oracle cards here, which we'll put over to the side, and then we have the tarot cards right here. So let's see what came up. We have the Empress and the Knight of Cups. Okay. So off rip, what this is telling me is that a lot of you guys have been idealizing something. When we see the Knight of Cups, it usually means idealization, or kind of, especially when it comes to romance, you've been idealizing a situation. However, seeing the Empress card looking away from the Knight of Cups, I can tell, and the Knight of Cups looking away from the Empress, who symbolizes maternal guidance and love, feminine power, action, sensuality. You've been neglecting your instincts when it comes to this relationship, whatever that relationship is. And what your spirit guides are telling you is to not ignore those feelings, okay? Idealization, you have been in this mode where you know what it is that you want, so you're romanticizing your current situation when there are better options out there for you. So let's see the oracle cards to see. Actually, I want to get more information on this, so let's see what other cards come out for us. Can you give me a little more information? Amen, Ashe. Thank you. One more card for us, please, Spirit. One more card. Amen, Ashe. Ooh, thank you. So we have the Justice card and we have the Moon card. So yes, like I was saying, you have to follow your intuition right now. There are messages that you are ignoring, whether it be from certain signs you're getting or gut feelings. However, whether you are ignoring these signs or paying attention to them or not, justice will be served. So you're going to get what you deserve, whether or not you act on it. So let's say for some of you, there's a certain situation at work where you are not being treated the way you should. However, because the money is so good, you're idealizing the situation and you feel as though everything's going to be fine. However, there are better options for you. You're just refusing to look, or you're refusing to even think about looking for another job. However, there are better options for you. You have to follow your gut. If something is telling you that you're not being treated correctly, that's going to be dealt with whether you leave the situation or not, whether you speak to your higher ups or not. You have to follow that intuition. Same with certain relationships. For some of you guys, your exes are going to be coming back into your lives. You have to use your gut feeling and know if it doesn't feel right, it's because it's not right. Justice will be served regardless. If you start things up with a certain person again, things are going to end. But from what I'm hearing, it's not going to end pretty for you guys. So please use your intuition and these signs and take them seriously. Let's see what the oracle cards have to say for us. We have lifting the veil and Harriet. So questioning everything, anything unaligned must go. And we have longing for home, homesick for the stars. So yes, a lot of you are feeling a little bit lost, don't know where to go. And like I had said before, you're idealizing your current situation because you just feel stuck and you've kind of given up on moving on. However, there is a better option for you. If you look closely at this card, it kind of looks like the Hermit card, where they have a lamp and they're kind of being guided into the light, right? There's like darkness behind them. So a lot of you guys haven't been feeling like you belong. Therefore, you've been idealizing the situation. So this is your confirmation that justice will be served. Don't worry about it. This card goes hand in hand with it. Anything unaligned must go. You must question everything, lifting the veil, right? So you have to question everything in your life. Is this truly the life that you want, or are you settling? And if it isn't, everything that doesn't make sense, you have to let go. If that job isn't bringing you happiness, but it's bringing you the money, at the end of the day, everything is going to work out the way that it's supposed to. And with that being said, you have to let go of that which doesn't serve your higher purpose. Just because you're getting paid a lot of money, there is another situation that will pay you just the same amount, maybe even more. However, you will be happier in that situation. You're going to find your home. Same for those with the relationship. You're going to eventually find that person for you, but stop settling. Stop idealizing certain situations. Look at what the situation is. Don't idealize it. Look at it for exactly what it is. Okay, let's see. This is the last card. It says new moon in Gemini. Communication is key. So like I said, for a lot of you, whatever situation this is that you're going through at work, you have to talk about it. Whether you talk to the person about it directly or you go to a higher up, that conversation has to be had. Same thing with these relationships. For some of you that are going through relationship issues, you have to talk it out because justice will be served at the end of the day. And it is no coincidence that you chose obsidian, which is the grounding stone. And it is also the stone for protection. So I hope that this reading has helped you. Of course, if you want a more in-depth reading, you can always book a reading with me. The link is down below at emiliarosehealing.com. Thank you so much for tuning in. Let's go to pile number 2. Hi, my beautiful pile number 2. How are you? If you picked pile number 2, this is a reading for you. We have 2 oracle deck options here, which we're going to put to the side. And then we have our tarot right here. So let's see what came up. We have the Emperor and the King of Cups. All right. So What Spirit wants you to know right now is that you have to get into the role of the boss right now. You're relying too much on other people when you have the resources that you need in order to be successful, in order to get to where you are trying to get to. The reason why you may be feeling stuck is because the answers are already inside of you. We have the King of Cups looking at the Emperor. They're actually looking at each other. They have to work hand in hand. When we look at kings, we look at them as leaders, right? Cups has to do with emotions. So right now, you have to be in charge of your emotions. I do feel a lot of you guys are all over the place emotionally. You have to ground yourself, okay? Because everything that we feel is amplified when it hits the universe and manifestation, right? So anything that we want, that desire is amplified and becomes a manifestation. You have to ground yourself when it comes to your emotions. Pay attention, pay very good attention to your emotions as well. I feel as though a lot of you are very in tune and may even be empaths. So with that being said, if you're in an environment where emotions are very high all the time, you have to protect yourself and know that your feelings are your own feelings. You have to be able to distinguish between the two. I'm hearing that some of you have to cover your heads as well, especially since we're living in a very high vibrational time right now, where a lot of people are feeling a lot of frustration. They're feeling a lot of anguish. You have to be in charge of your own emotions, because a lot of people that you are asking for help are doing nothing but projecting their own fears onto you. Okay, we have the Emperor card. He seizes the day, okay? When we think of emperors, we think of those who actually own a lot of, and kind of like a father figure, right? An authority. If you look at him, it looks a little chaotic, but he has structure. He is figuring out how to make this fit into this cube, right? He's the one who fixes things, right? He's all about control and coordination, executing, a confident leader, protecting even, right? You have to protect your vision that you have for yourself, because a lot of the answers you're seeking for, you already know it. Maybe try meditating, having a cup of tea, right? Praying about it, because at the end of the day, nobody's going to have those answers but you. And it is no coincidence you chose the clear quartz pile, because clear quartz amplifies our emotions, right? So if you feel successful, if you feel like that leader, if you feel like you have the answers to your questions, then that means it's because you truly do have those answers. So let's go on to the oracle cards. All right, so we have, you're not for everyone. Your life is a canvas. Here we go. Confirmation. If you needed it, it's right here, literally. So it says, your life is a canvas. Artist manifestation, creative accountability. And we have here, you're not for everyone. Embrace your weirdness. Face your true north. All right. So what this is basically saying is that you literally are the artist of your life. Life is your canvas. So whatever it is that you're trying to manifest, you can manifest it. It is your vision. So stop looking towards everything else. Stop looking towards everyone else for your answers, because you have the answers. Anything that you want, you are literally capable of manifesting it. You just have to paint it out. Write out what it is that you want. What is it that you really want? Sit with yourself and structure, right? Write what it is that you want. Keep it in your head. And stop looking at what everybody else wants, or stop looking at other people for answers, because at the end of the day, their vision is not yours. The last oracle card, which says Balsamic Moon, a time for healing. All right, so maybe for some of you, the reason why it's hard for you to step into this role of the Emperor who takes authority and who can structure out everything that they need in order to excel and succeed is because you need to heal right now. So maybe I'm feeling for some of you that heart chakra needs to be healed and your root chakra. So why is it that you don't feel as though you are good enough to manifest your life and to paint the life that you want for yourself? Really sit with yourself and think about it. Work on your confidence. Heal yourself, because at this time, you're not going to be able to structure your life and manifest the way you want to unless you heal yourself. All right. So I hope that this reading has helped and that it gave answers to any questions that you had with your life right now. If you would like a more in-depth reading, of course, you can always book a reading with me at emiliarosehealing.com. It will be linked below in the description box. I hope you have a great day. All right, what's up, pile number 3? If you chose the malachite crystal or pile number 3, this reading is for you. So we have 2 oracle decks here, which we're gonna put to the side. And then we have our tarot cards. So what do we have here? Okay, we have the Hermit and the Queen of Wands. So these are such beautiful cards. Right now, you are in the mode of searching. You are feeling very lost, okay? You're feeling hopeless. You're in search of answers. However, whenever we are in this kind of mindset or in this kind of vibration, it's not always a bad thing. And we have the Queen of Wands here as well. So whenever we see Queen of Wands, this isn't a bad card either. It's actually a good thing as well. You being in this kind of energy is exactly what you need, because what Spirit needs from you is to look for answers. They want you, they're urging you to ask them for help. Stop trying to do everything yourself. This is literally the opposite of group 2. This is so funny. But yes, that's what Spirit wants you to do. Ask for help, because we have the Queen of Wands here. Look how free she looks, right? Whenever you see this card, I'll let you see it up close. These cards are literally like the opposite. She looks so vibrant and free and warm and vivacious. And then look at this card. It's such a sad looking card, right? But it's not a sad time, okay? Do research. Reach out to them, okay? If some of you have been wanting to do a ancestral altar, now is the time, okay? Spirit is telling me that they are fed up with you not looking to them for help, because you do have ancestors who want to help you. You do have, angel guides who want to help you, but you're just not asking for help. And the Queen of Wands being here is kind of like our confirmation, okay? She literally represents a person being guided by instinct and grace, okay? So yes, let's see what the oracle cards have to say. For the piles, you guys had the most oracle cards come out for both of them, actually. So let's see what the first one has to say. Okay. So we have these 3 cards. It says Star Ancestors, Hidden Secrets, Lost Wisdom. Look a little deeper. Look at that. Literally what I just said. Star Bathing, Light body crystal grid transmission activation. That's a very important word right there, activation. And then the last one says Star Brothers. Horus energy, protection, loyalty, safety, trust. Wow, look at that. Okay, let me put this to the side. We'll put this up a little bit. We'll move you a little. Boop, boop. Okay, so right here we have star ancestors, hidden secret, lost wisdom. Look a little deeper. Literally what I was saying. Okay, your ancestors want to help you. They want to guide you. There's a lot of hidden secrets and a lot of wisdom that they have that can help you with your situation. So you cannot do this by yourself. You need to ask them for help. It's the only way you're going to get through the time that you're going through. Then we also have star bathing. For those of you who do not practice ancestral veneration, same thing with God or the universe, or even looking at your higher self, okay? There's a lot of hidden secrets within yourself, a lot of lost wisdom, but you need to meditate. You need to ask yourself these questions first. Star bathing, light body crystal grid, transmission and activation. So for some of you, you're being guided to work with crystals at the moment. My bad, guys. The battery had died, but we are almost at the end anyways. So yes, some of you are being guided to work with crystals right now. We also have activation. Some of you have to activate that relationship with your higher self, with God, with your ancestors right now. Okay, you can kind of see. Also, some of you have to do moon bathing. So what that consists of is being out in the moon, or if you have access to a window and you can lie in front of it, whenever the moon is in front of you, just lie down in front of that window so that you can moon bathe. Oh my God, moon bathing is the most amazing energy. Of course, you'll have to do your research on the proper times to do so, because there are proper moon phases and times when it's best to moon bathe. It's similar to kind of like sunbathing or sun tanning. You would have to do this with the moon though. A lot of you with Cancer placements, that would be amazing for. Right? And then last, we have Star Brothers, Horus energy, protection, loyalty, safety, trust. So this is your ancestors telling you that yes, you have to trust them, okay? You have to trust in the higher powers and that in the universe and in God, and know that they're there to protect you. You have to trust in them, and you have to trust in yourself and your higher self. Okay, we have the last oracle cards here. So we have nothing is yet set in stone. A new romantic cycle begins. Ooh. And you and your loved ones are safe. Okay. There we go with that safety again, with the loyalty, right? So nothing is yet set in stone. That goes back to the Hermit card, right? So we're searching for answers, but nothing is set in stone yet. So whatever it is that you want, whatever answers that you're looking for, you'll be able to find it. And there's still time to change your situation around. Don't ever think that this is the end all, because it isn't. Then we also have a new romantic cycle begins. I feel as though for a lot of you, that means with yourself, not so much with a new romance. For a lot of you, this reading may have been, you may have wanted to know about a romantic relationship you're in. If that's what you were seeking for, the answers you were seeking for, this is your confirmation. Something new is going to start for you, okay? And then we also have you and your loved ones are safe. Don't worry about them. Your ancestors got you. God has all of you guys protected. Okay, I hope that this reading helped. Like always, if you want a more in-depth reading, you can always book a reading with me at emiliarosehealing.com. Have a blessed day. Bye.